Hi everybody, this week's weekly is Greta Thunberg and Earth. This weekly is from April 13th. Greta Thunberg and Earth.
News to you. April 13th, 2020. Greta Thunberg and Earth. Many people want to protect Earth. Many people celebrate protecting Earth on Earth Day. Earth Day is April 22nd. One person who wants to protect Earth is Greta Thunberg.
So lots of people want to protect the Earth, and we all celebrated on Earth Day, which is coming up week after this week on April 22nd. There's a woman named Greta Thunberg that wants to help protect the Earth. Greta was born in Sweden. Greta is 17 years old. Greta has Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome is a kind of autism. People with autism may think differently. So we have some students in our class that have autism, and there's lots of different forms. Greta is born from Sweden, and she has the type that is Asperger's.
Greta gives speeches about climate change. She learned about climate change at 8 years old. Climate is the usual weather in a place. Many people think the climate is changing. They think climate change could be dangerous for Earth.
So there's lots of people who believe in climate change, and that's that the Earth is getting warmer as it gets older. And it's changing the seasons and when we have certain types of events. Greta learned about this at 8 years old. And what climate means is it's the weather that we see on a daily basis. Like in wintertime, it's supposed to snow. Summertime, it's supposed to be hot. Climate change may bring floods, storms, wildfires, and more. Greta wants to help stop climate change. Greta wants government leaders to help too. She started protests in front of government buildings. Students around the world heard about Greta. They wanted to help stop climate change. Those students started to do protests too. Greta started to meet with leaders. Now she meets with leaders around the world. So since Greta started protesting, wanting to help stop climate change, she has gotten to travel all over the world and meet some famous leaders. Greta talks to leaders about climate change. She talks about how leaders can protect Earth. Greta asks leaders to write laws. She wants the laws to protect the Earth. Greta asks other people to protect the Earth too.
Greta thinks everyone can help. Greta has ideas to protect Earth. Greta asks people not to fly on planes. Planes can make pollution. Pollution can hurt Earth.
So one thing that Greta thinks is that everybody can help, and one way is not to travel by airplane. Airplanes cause pollution. There's lots of things in this world that cause pollution, but I guess airplanes are one of them.
Protecting Earth is important to Greta Thunberg. Greta is brave. She meets with many adult leaders. She talks about something important to her. Why is protecting Earth important?
So talk with your parent or your supervisor about why Earth would be important. So the person in the news is Greta Thunberg. Greta was born in Stockholm, Sweden. Greta started doing protests in 2018. Time magazine named Greta the 2019 Person of the Year. She is the youngest person to be Person of the Year. Now Greta gives speeches around the world. Our place in the news is Sweden.
Place in the news. Sweden. Greta Thunberg was born in Sweden. Sweden is a country in Northern Europe. The capital city of Sweden is Stockholm. The Baltic Sea is southeast of Sweden. Sweden is part of the Scandinavian peninsula.
So Sweden is a country in Northern Europe, and the capital is Stockholm, and it's near the Baltic Sea. So our recipe this week is Swedish meatballs. Miss S will be doing a cooking demonstration with the Swedish meatballs. For the students that were here last year, we made a version of this, but it was a little bit different. So I would like you guys to log into Canvas, make sure you have your PowerPoint downloaded, and do the slides that you're assigned. Have a great day.